Hey there guys, so today I'm back with another card tutorial. Now this doesn't have any writing on unless you want to put stickers on saying happy birthday or whatever. I really like this, it's quick, easy to do and so customizable for the person you're making it with. The stuff you'll need to make this with are scissors, a glue stick, a stamp. I've picked a star, but you can do any design you like. Some washi tape. I would normally recommend an odd number because they normally look best, but I've only got 2 that match this design, so I would normally recommend 3. A piece of white paper. This is just printer paper. I'm using pink card, and then a card that actually you can write your message in. Now I picked pink because it matches with the design, but you can have any colour. And then the same colour card, that's your accent colour, that you're going to use for the stamp. The measurements I used, I worked out by measuring my card. It is 15 by 15. So I got my accent colour. I made it 12 by 12, so you're making it 3 centimetres smaller. And then this is 10 by 10, so this is 2 centimetres smaller. So 10 by 10, 12 by 12, and 15 by 15. This is in centimetres. So let's get going. So you're going to put everything aside apart from your white paper, washi tape and scissors. Now what we're going to do is take a piece of washi tape, it doesn't matter which one, and I'm going to stand up for this so I can have a better view. And we're going to go diagonal across the piece of paper, making sure it's nice and flat and there's no air bubbles, and cutting it so it overlaps the edges. We're going to come back to that in a moment. Then we're going to go alternate with the patterns of washi tape, and we did the diagonal ones then to first, because then if that's straight the others will all match up. And also this will create a diagonal line of symmetry, which is very nice to look at. We're going to take hold of one of the middle pieces, and gently, when I say gently peel off the card, it is pretty hard to do. Okay, so I managed to get it off. All I needed to do was to bend the board to ease the tape a bit, but it was actually very easy. Just be patient so it doesn't rip. And I would say for future reference, it is easier to do it on card instead of paper. Now we are going to flip it over so it is a washi tape side down, and we are going to neatly fold over the end edges. Don't worry if it's a bit messy, we'll sort that out later. Right, now what we're going to do, I've got some messy corners, so I'm just going to trim it using my scissors to make sure that all the edges are nice and neat. Okay, make sure everything's nice and flat. Oh, forgot a corner. And there you go, you've got your washi tape paper. Now what we're going to do is we are going to glue this to our accent colour, and mine's pink as I've already said, using a glue stick. So just putting that on. Be quite generous, but when you're going over the washi tape, be careful that you don't bring up washi tape. I'm just doing loads of little strokes like a paintbrush, going in the same direction as the washi tape so it doesn't peel off and rip the paper. I'm now using the grid to make sure everything's all aligned, and I'm pressing it down using one hand over the other to make sure it's flat, but you can, if you really want to, put it under a pile of books, but it'll just do the same thing. That's what it looks like so far. And now we're going to attach this to the actual card. Make sure you've got it the right way up. Turn this over, put some glue on. And again, I'm using my grid to make sure it's in the middle. Okay, and pressing that down, like I said again, one hand over the other or using the pile of books method. Now I'm making special care about those corners so when we put it in the envelope they won't lift up. Okay, now putting that to one side and making sure the lid goes on our glue stick. I'm now going to get my stamp and my scrap piece of pink paper that is the same as this accent border. And I'm going to cut 3 because, like I said before, odd numbers are normally the best way to go. And finally, there we go. So empty that out. This is great for using up scrap pieces. That's why I really like this project. Now a bit of the corners come up, so I'm going to use my glue pen because it's just easier to use than the glue stick, because the glue stick is quite big. I'm putting a small blob there and pressing it down. Don't worry if it comes over a bit, we can sort that out using a piece of tissue wrapped in your finger and that'll be fine. Now using the glue stick again, we're going to take 1 star or whatever you've picked for your stamp at a time, and you can put it in any design you like. I'm just going to go diagonal the other way from the washi tape. Don't forget to put the lid on your glue so it doesn't dry out, because that really frustrates me. And here you are. Now I really love this card because you can change the colours, whether it's a boy, a girl, an adult or a child, and you can make your stars or whatever shape you've chosen to go straight across, bunch together, spread out, however you want, and you don't have to put on just 3. So I really like how it's turned out. It looks very professional and I'm pleased with the overall effect. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.